What's up, guys? Today we are going to be playing a little Fenlurker campaign. A lot of people have been putting out videos surrounding this Orzhov Doom Foretold, sorry, slip of the tongue, Doom Foretold deck. Because of Seth Manfield and a few other players submitted that list for the Players Tour, and I think that's a really cool list. I personally am just not a huge fan of Doom Foretold. I think it has to be played extremely well in order to bring value, and maybe I don't trust my own abilities, and I certainly have witnessed it from other people playing it against me on the ladder, that if it's played at the wrong time, it's just not a great play, because a lot of times it requires you to tap out, and if it just gets bounced and something silly gets sacrificed, I mean, was it really worth it? Or if it gets exiled by ECD, was it really worth it to get rid of something silly like an Omen of the Sea? So, I don't know. But anyways, this is my list. I am not using the Burglar Rat as well, even though it is easier to cast than Fenlurker, because I am trying to get things to exile. So, I would much rather them exile than discard where they could potentially get them back. So that's kind of my plan. I use Charming Prince, Fenlurker, two Yorions in the main. That's kind of the loop. And our other pieces are, we have some Planeswalkers to blink, 3 Narset, 4 Teferi, 3 Kayas. We have 4 ECDs, 4 Shatters, 2 Cries, 4 Oath of Kayas, 4 Omen of the Seas, and the flavor card of the day for Disinformation Campaign. It is one more than like a Burglar Rat, but I get to draw a card too. So I think that's worth an extra mana. It's also a little bit harder to get rid of since it is an enchantment, and I have nothing that surveils, so it doesn't return to my hand. It just pretty much stays there unless they get rid of it, and I just get to blink it with Yorion and get a ton of value out of it. The other little spice card in the deck that you don't see very often nowadays is Elspeth's Nightmare. And it's probably not the best card in this slot, but I really like it because it does get rid of a lot of the smaller aggro creatures, and it is hand disruption, and honestly the third part of this card is the most important to me anyways. It exiles the opponent's graveyard, which means I don't have to worry about a Grafdigger's Cage or stuff like that. Although, of course, you know, Witch's Oven and Cauldron Familiar still are pesky because they can avoid this, but Kaya is normally pretty good at taking care of that. And hopefully when we get to that point, we can find other solutions. So that's all they're playing with, is their kitty cat. We have 35 lands. This is the deck that I've been playing on the ladder for about 2 weeks, so it's not a new list to me. I've been playing this list and a few other lists on the ladder, so we're just going to take it to the ladder and show you guys how it works. Alright, let's get it. I am working on my sound. I've been working on it for like the last hour or two, so hopefully it sounds a lot better to you guys. I had some settings with the compressor not ideal, so that is definitely part of it. Okay, this isn't great. It's not terrible. I don't like that I don't have a swamp, so the Castle Locthwain is going to come in tapped. I think we have to do it like this. I need land. I hate shipping a Narset, but I need land. There goes my land. I hate this card. God, I hate that card. Okay, well, hopefully we can do this. And we can set it up. Well, we'll just do it like this. I probably should have let that... Okay, that's good. That's good. That's what I wanted. Okay. I was trying to set it up so they would get something that they couldn't use. Nothing feels worse than when the Robber of the Rich mono-red player all of a sudden gets it to fairy. Okay, that's unfortunate. Because Cry would have been really, really good here. We're gonna have to gain some life here real quick. So it's probably gonna be a quick game. And there it is. There we go. Mono red again. Wins again. Alright. So the first game was not so great, but let's get into it. I'm really hoping my sound is better. Like I said, I've been working on it, so let's hope that it's much better for you guys. 2 tapped lands is not what I want to see, but I don't have a turn to play anyways, and I am on the play, otherwise I probably wouldn't keep this. Meh for life. Okay. Don't think I need a plains. Not yet, anyways. Okay. That's good. I'll take it. It's better than a random card. Maybe later in the game I'd make a different decision with that Omen of the Sea, but it's better than a random card at the moment, so... Okay. I can get rid of most of this stuff next turn, so I'm gonna do this. That's a nice card to see. I can get rid of pretty much everything with Cry, so... Arrange my hand a little bit here. Just try to get them to get rid of some things. No oven, no oven! That's nice to see. And we'll get rid of this. Unless he pumps it, we'll get rid of it next turn. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we'll get rid of the priest. And we'll get rid of everything. I cannot have the priest activating. We'll bring it over. Bring Yorion over. I think that's a better play than the Omen and leaving 1 mana open. And we will definitely get a nice blink. That's pretty nice to see, though. I think we have to blink here. Yeah, I think we have to blink. I wanted to potentially maybe wait. Yeah, that's game anyways. Unfortunately for them. Alright, let's get into it. Game number 3. Of course, mono red was... I think it's always going to be tough with this deck. Unless I really draw well. I'm on the play, so 2 tapped lands isn't terrible. We'll try it. I need to hit untapped lands, so that's fine. Definitely gonna need one of those, I'm sure. Seeing the colors. That's where I really thought about running Ether Gust in this deck, but... Okay, so it's Jund Sacrifice, okay. See, I really like this Elspeth's Nightmare. I think it's good in the current meta. I could be wrong, but killing a creature like Priest or a Knight of the Ebon Legion or a Robber of the Rich, disrupting their hand. We have blue, blue, black, black, white, white. Probably need another blue. So let's go ahead and get the campaign down. Make them discard again. I think your claims are worthless. Those are the cards I would be discarding, but... It's gonna put the Mayhem Devil down, which is fine. That's fine. Yep. We're gonna get him into a top deck situation. That's my goal anyways. That's fine. I'll take both of those. Probably should have taken the Ardenvale first.
I'm known for my excellence. I've got it.
Set him back a little bit. They're gonna waste the turn ramping. I don't know if that's the right choice.
Let's try this.
Because we're gonna get Yorion over, for sure. That stinks. We'll definitely get Yorion over. And unless they're the one that is running, you can put your Gem Razor onto that if you want. I would not be committing that body to it, but you can. Which one are you going to get rid of? Okay.
Hone your prowess.
Here goes nothing.
We'll just leave up the Shatter. Hope that they commit more to the board. We're gonna get Kaya down and start really eating up this board.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Somebody bothering you? I'll make them. I had guild business to attend to anyway.
And do this. And we will blink this.
Such
We'll blink the campaign just to get a card in our hand.
I have practiced against many foes like you.
That's good. Take both. Bolas Citadel can definitely be we'll exile the Man Devil. Sequencing was important there.
I have just the trick for this.
Might as well. We'll just plus this.
I've got time.
And I guess we will do this after combat.
Needs a rest.
That's fine. Bolas Citadel would definitely be a blowout here.
Mind and body move in unison, like wind and wave.
I'm gonna actually gain 3 life here because I want to. That's fine. Okay, this is gonna get pretty nutty here.
You beat me this time. Bravo.
This might be a bad idea.
Thoughtfulness before action.
Yeah, this is gonna get pretty nutty. So we'll get this down. And may as well. That's not gonna work, so we'll just play. We're gonna play the other Kaya.
Nothing phases me. You bet you won. This time.
Just do it like this. Like I said, I know that they're waiting on Bolas Citadel, which is fine. Yeah, that's game. I think I made a little bit of a sequencing error on the second blink, but it's fine, it worked out. I'll have to go back and look at that last game. I definitely think that I made a sequencing error in which things I blinked. I think it was the second loop is when I made the mistake. Allurus deck. Okay. Well. That's not much better. But if it's cycling, I'm looking pretty good. I think we're gonna get rid of that since we can't play it right this moment. If it's cycling, I'm okay because the Elspeth's Nightmare is nice to have. Okay, it's cycling. I don't think I want that. I can get the planes with this, and I don't need a planes in my first 3 turns, so I think I'm okay. Okay. sooner we can get them low on cards, the better. That's what I've learned with cycling decks. When they're just working with one card in their hand to cycle back and forth, it's a lot better. I will actually block that. Next turn we have some choices to make. We're definitely going to fetch for white. I don't want them to go wide, so we'll just go ahead and take care of that now. I'm gonna need a Cry or an Extinction. Or no, I don't have an Extinction event, so Shatter would be fine here. So we'll definitely. That stinks, only one blue, huh? Let's do this first then and try to find a blue, an untapped blue. That stinks, but we need that, so I guess we just get Yorion over. Stinks we didn't find an untapped blue there. We'll definitely be shattering next turn, so they can do all this and then they can work with one card, which will be good. Definitely gonna need to go get blue, looks like. Which is good. Valiant Rescuer is fine. Probably play Teferi, bounce our Oath of Kaya maybe. Yeah, I think we play Teferi, bounce our Oath, and then take out their Rescuer with the Oath. Guessing they have a Zenith Flare in hand at this point. Maybe not. Okay. Gonna need to find another. Definitely need to find some life gain here.
I'll protect you.
That's a good card.
Hardly my worst defeat. I am not going to sit this one out.
Definitely don't need the land, but the Cry is okay. We need to get out of reach of Zenith Flares, which that's what they're trying to do right now. So we need to get Elspeth, or Elspeth's Nightmare would be a really nice find. We're gonna have to do this again.
Might be a bad idea.
That is a beautiful card.
I can get rid of anything. Living. I'll be back. I'll be back.
And we get to gain life. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful run of cards there. Kaya's gonna be a killer here. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Don't worry. I got this.
Now we'll get rid of that other Zenith Flare in their hand. That's pretty good. We'll probably sack the Omen to Scry here. We really need to find another Kaya or an Elspeth's Nightmare. I totally forgot about Kaya's ability. Man, I don't know why I was thinking. I was thinking I just had a one hit. The Elspeth's Nightmare, but Kaya works great. That's fine. I need better than Shatter. Okay, that's a start.
I'll protect you.
Okay. Okay. Now they're working on just one card. Again, this is the best way to play against cycling. Get them down to one card as soon as possible. It's fine. I don't think that's the way to go, but we will definitely be sacking to Scry. I don't think... maybe that's a bad keep, but I just figured it couldn't be... We'll wait for a second. We're gonna bounce the Oath. See what we can find here. We just need to stay out of their Zenith Flare range.
You show remorse. I'll show you. No, I am not making this up as I go.
So next turn's lethal if they can't do anything about it. We'll see. Yeah, that's game.
Let's try this.
Good game. Good game. Good game. I'm not so scared about cycling with this deck, which is nice. Alright, let's try another one. See what happens here. It's getting pretty dark out, so probably want to be done filming here. Ugh. That's pretty bad. I have 2-mana plays, and to not be anywhere near them is pretty terrible. Are they showing anything? No. Oof. Okay, that's better. Go get rid of this one. We'll take land for now. I'd like it to be a blue land, but I'm okay with that. Okay. We will scry 2. I think both of those are fine. So they're playing in a mass deck, which is interesting. I don't know if that's a card I would have gotten rid of, but... They're in a mass and probably hand hate deck, I'm guessing, which is fine. I have ways to deal with Liliana. but I don't have anything for them to hit with the Agonizing Remorse, so I'm honestly okay with it.
You better watch your back from here on out.
Crack for blue. It's going to be an interesting game. They're on 2 mana. Now they're on 3.
I am exhausted.
We'll bring it over and hope that they come after it. Let's hope they come after it with Agonizing Remorse. I would much rather them get rid of Yorion at this point. Just keep killing their zombies. Alright. They're gonna be running out of hand hate here. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. We're gonna need to hit some cards here to get some cards in our hand, but they are really close to death. We will be ECDing another Murderous Rider here. They're gonna keep losing life. They're gonna die to their own Dreadhorde invasion. Yeah, they're gonna play their Cavalier of Night now, which is fine.
Dispelling phantasms makes me feel good. I hope you said
I'll actually gain the life. They're gonna kill Kaya anyways, because if they don't, it's game.
But you can't hit me again. Well done. Look to see me no more.
Yes, please. Kill yourself. That'd be great. Oath of Kaya is game here. Yeah. Good game. Good game. Well, try number 3 at getting... 4, sorry, at getting an interesting game. So sick of mono red. Like, seriously, try a different list, man. Like, even if you just want to stay in those colors, that's cool, man. I respect it. I respect the game that you want to play. And it's your choice. I just don't see how that can be fun, but I guess it's not me. I just can't play the same 60 card list over and over. I can't do it. I just don't see how that could be fun, but maybe it is for some people. I don't know. So just beyond irritated with it, honestly. And it's not the cards, like it's a powerful deck. I get it. It's a powerful deck. It doesn't have a ton of rares. Well, actually it does, but not as many as some other decks. And so I get it, right? But I'll take both of those. I get it. It's just, I don't know. It's the same list that I've been seeing for like, what is it? Months now. The same lists over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. And the same people. I pay attention to who I play. I have an eidetic memory, so I remember the names. And it's the same people playing the same cards for the last 6 months. It's crazy, but enough about mono red. That's all the airtime. That's way more airtime than they deserve, honestly. Is Kaya gonna be good here? I don't think so. We'll get rid of their ramp. You're gonna waste that on that, huh? Alright. I'm happy with that. Need to clear the board and get Narset on the board because they are definitely a Season the Growth deck.
I've lost so much already. I won't.
Okay, well,
lose more.
that's gotta go.
Starting over.
That's not the right play. Go grab blue, since we don't have any blue sources really, except for the temple there.
I'll be back, just like before.
We're stuck on 2 lands, so we'll shatter next turn. And if we're gonna shatter next turn, we'll definitely block with the Charming Prince. So they're a mutate deck, okay. I'm sure they're playing Season of Growth still, though. Be my guess, anyways. They could not be, but when they're playing God's Willing, yeah, they're definitely playing a Season of Growth. You can do that. That is a thing you can do. No mana? I'll definitely block. I don't want them to draw a card, really. But so they didn't leave any mana open to do the hexproof thing with the Barkhead Troll. So Healer's Hawk, okay. So we'll probably be shattering here. Okay, well that works too. We'll just do that. Might as well bring over Yorion so we have a body to get in the way. It's fine. I'll gain 3 life. And now we're going to start the loop. Yeah, make sure they get rid of that Starix for sure. Yeah, I don't think that's what you want to do. Definitely be blinking these, and we'll kind of just see what we get here. Ugh. Pretty terrible. So we'll Omen. It's working out pretty nicely. Another Prince is fine. We have the other Prince coming back to exile, so we're just gonna scry, see what happens here. I could add to the loop. Okay, that's fine. Probably I had better, but definitely had better. Definitely have better than Yarok's Fenlurker, but I figured it's better than a random card. Especially since they're so mana screwed, they can't really play anything, so it's an easy way to get rid of anything that they may be holding that's expensive. And we'll just get rid of 1. That's pretty nice. Might as well add the body. That's crazy. And we'll exile the Yorion again, and we'll start it all over. Don't need that. Narsit's okay. We'll pass turn. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. It stinks to be that mana screwed. And we're back with the post-games talk, wrap-up, all that jazz. Definitely, you got to see the deck do the thing, and I mean, I know you guys have probably seen this on some other channels with at least the Charming Prince, Fenlurker, Yorion loop, but I really enjoy it being an Esper deck. I think it adds a little bit more options to it than just resorting to Doom Foretold and building the deck around that, building the deck around having things to sacrifice. So I definitely think that you got to see Elspeth's Nightmare and Kaya really shine, especially in that cycling matchup. Elspeth Conquers Death, of course, is just a monster, and Oath of Kaya and Kaya again with the life gain, and Charming Prince even with the life gain was super important, super relevant. One of the mono red matchups that I didn't show, it was just unfortunate. I got really mana flooded, but the life gain from these cards definitely kept me in the match. So I'm not sure what I would change. Maybe Burglar Rat is the way to go to make it easier to cast, because there was 1 or 2 times where it was a difficult decision whether to mulligan or not, because I didn't have the mana right away to cast Fenlurker, but it worked out normally. Yeah, I mean, it's a deck that normally keeps you with lots of things to do and lots of cards in hand, so you can always, you know, make some sort of play to advance your game plan, and I really like the deck. I think it's great. I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it works really, really well and is very, very competitive in today's meta. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. I hope that my sound is a lot better. Let's get to 100 subs so we can give away a gift card, and yeah, cheers.